I do. I miss Barstool. I sent a text, You take a walk on the wild side. Let's be honest. It's a little bit funner when I'm around, isn't it?
For the girls in this office that you commented on, threatened, you fucking criminal, bring them back in.
How am I a criminal? Explain, motherfucker. You never have any facts. It's all just fucking conjecture with you. It's always fucking this and that.
I'll be fucking biting your fucking ass.
Look at this guy. He's a violent, talk about a criminal. Look at this guy.
I think that's the best moment of the last 5 years.
Incredible. There's only one Rico.
We haven't seen that Rico in over a year and a half. Nadu's feeding families. You're going to be a peasant over here.
No, listen, I'm going to die with my teams. I'll load up on them and lose if I have to. I can't be a scout.
Knicks?
No, Celtics.
Yeah, that's tomorrow. But today, you got to just keep... Who gives a fuck about the Knicks?
Give me a winner. 1-0. Better record. Better winning percentage. 100%.
I'm riding Nadu until the wheels fall off. And that's just another loss. But he's 11-1, so until we see a 2 in that loss column, me and Paulie playoffs are in.
Nadu said Pacers +2. He's 11-1. Hammered the Sirs. Okay. I'm riding with Nadu. I'm a rider.
Nadu's 11-1. I took the Cavs last night because of him, honestly. If he's hot, I'll take anyone that's hot.
You heard what Bosco's taken? No. Mariners -162. Nadu, all spreads -110, baby. We don't pay juice in the Nadu farm. We just cash. That's it. He's 11-1 in the playoffs. Dave's in on it. He just tweeted.
I don't really have a strong opinion one way or the other.
Do you like money?
Yeah, do you like money? Yeah, it's a better way to put it. Do you like money?
I do like money, but I also don't like fake Italians, so I'm conflicted.
What if I told you a fake Italian was 11-1?
Who? Rico or Nadu?
Nadu. All spreads.
I can't keep them all straight.
All spreads.
Is that actually real?
Yes. Nadu's just giving winners.
I've been on him for the last 5.
Oh, yeah.
Paulie Yacht, they're calling it.
Well, we knew that already.
That wasn't me, but that's how votes are paid.
I heard your voice across the room. I couldn't believe it.
Sorry you did. Good to see you.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
Good.
Wait, weren't you just in Europe or some shit?
I was in Paris. I got back on Sunday.
For the Swift concert?
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Did you pay for
Out of
Paris
control.
with your winnings from Nadu?
What's that?
Yeah, he's 11-1. If you were tailing his picks, that you could have.
Oh wow, yeah, maybe I could have. Maybe I could have. It's ridiculous.
5 times.
What are you doing here?
I just wanted to come check in.
Oh yeah? Is
Yeah.
that real?
Yeah.
Why? What's going
Some
on?
undercover boss type shit. Dave sent me here to just get a feel for things.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll keep my eyes peeled for drama.
Bibbs, Nadu, and Portnoy. We're all in the Sirs, so good luck going against us.
Halliburton, Vibber, Portnoy.
You thought I wasn't serious about hammering the Sirs? You're wrong. Nadu, Portnoy, Vibs, the big 3 of Barstool.
Yeah, I was very much in the mix on that one for sure.
Yeah. I think it's time to come home. That's what I'd say, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if it's gone beyond that. I'm sure we'll talk about it today on Name Show where Dave's head's at it. But I know he did like a Periscope too or a Twitter live about it. It's very emotional. Very emotional. Seems like, I feel like he deserves a second, like a 5th chance.
I do. I miss Barstool, for sure. It's been almost a year since I left. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, of course he misses Barstool. He ain't making no money. Truth is, I am. I'm making money. And that's the problem. Every decision I made in my life has been because of money. I left through a series of things. And definitely looking back a year later, I wish I wouldn't have. But I miss a lot of the camaraderie. I wish I would have went to Chicago, Barstool's the only company that ever gave me a shot my whole life. And I'm sure you're probably watching this, you're saying, well, then why'd you leave? Why'd you give up? I don't know. It's a problem I have. And it's stuff that I've been working towards fixing and changing. We all have things we're not proud of, and that's one of them. And I have a proposition. I have a proposition for Dave. It doesn't involve necessarily being hired, but I have an idea. As many of you know, I'm in the news regardless. whether I'm there, whether I'm not. And that proposition is something that I'll disclose, and we'll see if we can't do it. I'm under a lot of regret. I don't really know how else to say it. So I sent the text, You take a walk on the wild side. So, and look, if I never go back, I never go back. But, let's be honest. I'm not saying Barstool is much different with me there or not there, but it's a little bit funner when I'm around, isn't it?
What do you think Bosco would think about that?
Bosco.
Did they bury the hatchet yet or not?
They tried to bury it at one point, but then he's chirping. I know he chirped me 2 nights ago for betting with Nadu, and I lost. So he called. He's like, "That's what I get for aligning with terrorists." So I don't think it's totally buried. I'm sure he's stewing on it, but he may put on a good face. I'll say.
I bring him back in. I've never been more team BMOC in my entire life. We need BMOC in here stirring things up. I just know that it's only going to last 5 or 6 months. Let him quit. He'll get upset. Rico will get upset. Then he'll come back. It's the circle of life here with Nadu. You come in, you get sick of it, you ask for a 100% raise.
He says, I expected my contract to be doubled. He wanted...
Oh, no!
Dave says no, you leave, rinse, repeat. But I'm team BMOC. I'm a writer, first and foremost, but I would like to see BMOC within these walls.
Just in the mix?
He's a mix guy.
Yeah.
And we need to sit down. There's a lot going on in the mafia world.
Yeah.
I need to know what's going on from the number 1 mafia guy in the world. BMOC, Jeff Nadu.
Jeff Nadu back in.
I did.
You were on Idol with him.
I was. He's one of the as was Danny.
Oh,
Hey, what's up?
What's going on?
I haven't been here in way too long. It's a ghost town.
Back in the city.
It feels great. Yeah. Thank you. I miss you so much.
Gotta come around more.
You weren't gonna just say you miss me too? Okay.
So much.
Thank you.
Did you just say she misses Klemmer? That's just not true.
I'll say this. I think it's very real. Very real. I think Nadu wants back in. I may or may not have chatted with him last night about this very thing, and I think his interest seems very real. I think he wants back.
Maybe we can do this dance again for the 15th time?
Me?
Just in general. Like, aren't you you're a consigliere? Wouldn't you go there and be like, hey, you've been fucked once before?
I'm ready for DJs, our home and home.
Yeah. You're gonna find yourself waiting outside. Keep acting on.
What's up?
Oh.
You want to talk Preakness? What do you want to talk about? What are your thoughts? You're good with them now, right?
No, you've been burnt before. And all those bottles, if you do it, I'm smashing all those bottles.
What bottles?
Your champagne bottles.
Why?
Because you and the
He doesn't
Green
have a
Monster might as
champagne.
well make out
He
if you're
doesn't-
gonna do this.
he doesn't have a
Your
champagne bottle.
You just got soft, bro. That's the thing.
He
Your
doesn't
word
have-
used to be like, don't cross Davey. Now you can do whatever you want.
Why?
You want to bring him in and let him steal from you? You've done it before. Maybe he'll make cookies. He'll just rob from you again.
Cookies. What?
It's fine. You want to let him
Oh,
do nothing?
yeah.
He can rob from you. It's up to you. I like working for a guy when he's iron clay.
So I thought you made peace with him.
I made peace because you told me to. Then he crossed you. So now I'm a loyal capo, and now you're fucking saying he's back.
You made peace because I told you to?
You guys said try it, do content with him. Then he crossed you.
Was that after?
It was after.
That was after 48 hours. That was after you quit, right? 48 hours of Boston.
Yeah, it was after.
So
It
it
was
wasn't
last
because of
June.
me. That was you need a job and you couldn't be a psycho anymore.
I don't think I am being a psycho anymore. June. It's been less than a year, and you're already gonna bring it back. It's crazy. Those bottles used to mean something. It's fine. Do what you're gonna do.
Did you
You're the
see his-
boss.
did you hear his
I
space?
just
Did you
really
hear
think
his
it's
space?
crazy. You're eventually probably gonna make out with Green Monster. Like you have no
What?
backbone anymore.
Have you
It's
ever,
crazy.
what about Rocky 4? If you can change, I can change, we can all change.
Fine.
Like you changed.
Yeah. Whatever you want to do, bro.
Bro.
I don't know. You already rolled over for Clay Travis. Like you're just a rollover guy now.
Roll over for Clay Travis.
You're a big doggy guy. So what are you gonna do? You roll
What
over?
did they do?
Yeah.
He's got a proposal for me.
What's that?
I
ran out of daddy's money. I need a job.
His dad's dead.
Been supporting him for 15 years.
He bought a house to like make his dad happy.
Because you paid him to do rough and rowdy.
He's been doing things for the money. He's gonna do what's right. I saw a changed guy.
Whatever you say.
Like you, I see a changed guy. I thought you were gonna be like second chance Rico.
Whatever you want to do. You and the Green Monster up in Nantucket, banging away. Have fun.
What are you going to do?
What? Why do I have to tell you what I gotta do?
Because we're back on good terms now. You might as well just give me a warning. It's the summer squeeze out. Start telling me so I can up my hip.
Why, if he comes, are you out?
Not out. I just need to up my hip.
Health insurance.
Yeah.
Crazy pills. I think he's good content. Did you see his hairline? I'll make a deal with you right now. If you get that hairline, I won't bring it back.
This is all I got.
All right. And it's on the table.
These guys like dead to me or something? Yes, he did. He said he was dead to him.
If you want to not fulfill your contract, I'll let you out of it. You'll be dead to me and Barstool forever. Or you honor your contract and we revisit your contract at the end like I do with every employee, never mind ones who have received 3,000 chances and don't come into the office.
So was the Green Monster.
Holy shit. All right, yeah. Act cool. Just act. Why is everybody freaking out? Everyone relax.
Have you talked to Nadu since that text?
Well, I watched his space and I was moved by it. That's a changed man. And then he just sent a thing. He has a proposition, but I don't know what it is yet. What he's worried about Nadu.
Yeah, you hear what he just said?
No.
He said you have no morals anymore. He's like, your next thing you know, you're going to have the Green Monster in Nantucket.
He said that's 100 times, didn't hit once. He kept saying it, nobody was laughing, so he just kept saying it over and over.
He said you're going to be playing video games with the Booch.
Yeah, that I didn't hear. That was not bad, but he's, I thought he and Nadu buried the hatchet. This thing's small.
Yeah, it's the small.
No.
Well, you can't wear a hoodie. You can't wear a hoodie on it.
No, this is too small.
It's the principle of it.
No, he didn't do. You said he was dead to you. He hasn't
All those bottles mean nothing.
He hasn't done anything to me like of the people on the bottle.
Dead to Barstool.
He's the most ungrateful, selfish pig I've ever met. Probably, really.
Well, I think he'll be back.
No, he's dead, Dan.
I think
Dan, he's dead.
Let me
I can't deal with this guy anymore.
Like,
yes, dead. Like, but that's part of it. You're not. When we dead people, he's dead.
But it's the principle of the bottles. Cross you once, don't ever do it again, and they're dead to you. Now they could just. You're a fucking.
You crossed me. You crossed me about 100 times, and you.
Didn't do cross him, or didn't he just like ask
No.
for more? Didn't he just ask
No,
for
he
a
was
raise?
just an idiot.
You want to get rid of more idiots? Is that what you worked 20 years for?
Yeah.
You got enough idiots.
Pigpen. Like I like that. Like imagine if his seat ended up over there.
Would you make Nadu come to the office if he were rehired?
Nadu's his own man. I can't force him to do anything.
But Rico's got to come in.
Well, Rico has to. He's done a lot more damage than Nadu has.
I would disagree that Liz Gonzalez would probably say different. And that's going public the minute you hire him.
Yeah. Khan's wife would say different.
Okay, yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Khan's wife would say different.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Thought he had you.
I mean, you have the ultimate trump card on him. Yeah, but you tried to like break up like a marriage. Yeah, but yeah, you had an army like harassing somebody like a psychopath. You quit.
Can I just do that?
Start commenting on my own
48
things?
hours?
You basically did. You had burners commenting.
I just don't want you to get burnt.
You chased like 7 people out of this company.
Where can you find them on the internet?
7.
They don't look like real
7.
success stories.
7.
You can't find the cowboy.
What would happen if you weren't here? You wouldn't be a success story. You'd be in a white jacket.
I'm working on that.
What's up with that mustache?
I liked it from Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Am I going in? Yeah. Want me in now?
Yeah, exactly.
Rico just walked in, so let's get him on. Well, we can talk about Will maybe later.
All right.
So Dave is
All right. You all right?
All right, shut up, Rico, for a second. Jesus Christ. Can you give us like 30 seconds of the genesis of this hatred and feud?
Yeah, I didn't know who the guy was, and then he started trashing me. I also think it's one of those, I don't need Barstool. You reply to every tweet. You're back like it's pathetic. It's just a pathetic existence.
Oh. He hasn't done anything to you.
I just think you've seen this, like you just said. Is it going to be a good ride? It's going to be done in 4 months.
Cross the bear for you. Who cares?
We've seen it done.
He's fucking threatened by me. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Yes.
That is.
Yes.
That's all
Dave,
it is.
let's stay out of the way. Let's stay out of the way for a few minutes. Go ahead, guys.
That's all it
With a
is.
black
You know what I'm
kids,
doing.
with
It's
a
always
black
been
kids
that way.
threatened in 07 when you couldn't walk at
It's always been
graduation,
that way.
with the girls in this office that you commented on, threatened, you fucking criminal. Bring him back, Dave. Bring him back. You want
How am I
that?
a criminal? Explain, motherfucker. You never have any facts. It's all just fucking conjecture with you. It's always fucking this and that.
I'll be fucking biting your fucking
Look
ass.
at this guy. He's a violent. Talk about a criminal. Look at this guy.
Roof, motherfucker. Roof.
Hurt my hand.
Yeah, glass shattered, table flipped. That was prime Bosco. You feeling good though?
Yeah, fine. Let's go film this video.
This energy stays here though.
Yeah, we're good.
It's a new day, reset. Wipe the hard drive. Let's go.
You like that?
Nah, not at all. I wasn't giving at all.
I'm not trying to fight with somebody.
We haven't seen that Rico in over a year and a half.
Time out! Time out! No, time out! Time out!
Fucking compulsion.
Time out!
You're absolutely. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Step down. You feel good as a ref show.
I live in my fucking head. What the fuck does that mean?
Motherfucker, he allows this fucking guy is so fucking bad.
It's okay, buddy. You're gonna be all right.
You know talent. That's fuck you. You understand that? You fucking understand? I'll fucking put it right through you. You stupid fuck. How many fucking times? How many What the fuck? You're not even on the show and you're gonna fucking play that?
He's the only guy
with
the history of the universe. Let's get it done right now. You have to
How
worry
many
about it. It's
fucking
fine.
times did I say don't say that? You better fucking cut it. You better fucking cut it.
you.
Don't say Liz. Don't say Liz.
Job.
No,
Dan.
stop,
We're out in
stop,
social
stop,
jobs,
stop,
and you know that's part of the
stop,
fucking
we'll
rules.
cut that.
We can edit it out. We can edit it out.
Stop.
We can edit it out.
My social security number, my credit. It's just like he went black. He just like a light switch went off, and he just. I was worried about Dave. Security Mike might have had a run in that room.
It's weird. It's kind of refreshing. Feels good to have him
I
back.
love him back.
The dog's back.
You know how this all started?
I'm assuming
Because
somehow
Nadu
you
had winners, and I started tweeting them, and then he DM'd me saying he missed me, and I sent that to Dave, and then Dave tweeted I miss Barstool, and then here we are. This is one of those chain reaction type of things. Nadu doesn't get hot. I don't start trailing him. Nadu doesn't reach out and text me that he misses Barstool, and then I don't text Dave, and then Dan gets involved, and then the next thing you know. But don't tell Rico that. I had nothing to do with it. I don't want to deal with him.
We'll cut all that.
Yeah, cut all that.
Crap, dude. I think that's the best moment, like, of the last 5 years.
Incredible. There's only one Rico. I mean, did Rico stop going to his anger management class?
I'm ready to ride. I'm with Rico. I stand with Rico. I do not like Nadu, so I'm with him. I'm with him.
When the camera pans back and he's like,
I also want Nadu back.
if we can get even the thought of Nadu coming back just gave us the most classic Rico moment in years.
Nadu is gross. Like I just think.
Rico will quit. Rico will quit.
In the universe.
Yeah. When the camera pans back and Rico's on Dave's lap, like eating his neck like a vampire.
I thought he was literally about to just punch him.
Wow.
All of the anger management classes that guy did in the last few years all went away the moment Nadu's face went on that screen. It was
That
incredible.
hairline does things to Rico.
It's crazy.
Oh my god.
We're back next week. Will Jeff Nadu be at Barstool?
It's hard to say right now. The Barstool world shifted. Seismic shifts. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
All right, we'll talk.
You hate to see it, but it's when he's at his best.
Yeah, you don't hate.
And worst. The old pick and roll. The old pick and roll. Where were you? Yeah, I was under attack. You told me to let it go. You said let it go. Yeah, with homeless, crazy people in the street, not Bosco.
I figure Bosco.
I thought he was gonna start eating my rib cage.
A chain of events.
It's his kryptonite. He's like he can't. He just.
He came out. He's not happy with me.
Yeah, because
Nadu got hot, so I started riding him, and then Nadu started texting me, and then here we are.
Yeah, he said you're out of half.
Yeah, but he came out and just stared at me.
It was frightening. His face was.
How close was his face to your face?
An inch away. He was going crazy.
I don't think anything's broken. He might have broken a mic, but a lot of the stuff is due to be replaced anyway. So thank you, Rico, for that. And we ride.
Like, I don't know how you do that, but that's crazy to me. Because if I were that mad, I would be running out the window into traffic. I would have no control. I would have no control. And he's saying hysterical shit when he is on the verge of blacking out. I don't get it. I don't get it. Today, Jack. Controlled chaos. It's incredible. It's incredible.
What do we got? Arizona iced tea, and we got a rally marble cake for the second half. The trick is you put it in the freezer. Don't let it freeze though. Just keep it cold.
You heard he's on the Pacers?
What?
You heard he's on the Pacers?
Yeah, I know. The Wonder Boy. You guys believe?
Wonder Boy.
That's what everyone was talking about today.
I forgot to get that.
He's 11-1 in his.
Nadu? Maybe regular?
No, you can't say that name.
Come on, Olsen.
He's clean?
What?
No STDs?
He is clean.
Yeah. He's gonna be happy about it.
It's amazing with his use of hookers. They bring you up in the Woj interview or no? Don't know. We'll see. I would say low chance.
All right, I got the hardest question for you in this entire interview.
Oh, jeez.
Do you know the name Rico Bosco?
I know the name Rico Bosco.
Okay.
Yeah, 2011, 2 days before Christmas, Wagner beats Pitt. I say, as the whole world, I think Woj just tweeted it was tagged in the article. Danny Hurley's leaving. He just cashed his ticket. He DMs me. I'm not leaving. There's some speculation out there. PFT
Kelly Keeks is $35.
acting a little.
I'm gonna pay her back.
Not gonna say it, but acting a little. He was like, we didn't see what he said.
But here's what's interesting about it. We have the screenshot from Woj. We don't have the screenshot of what Rico sent you.
I don't remember
to elicit that response.
True. So
that's interesting.
He slid into my DMs unwarranted. I was a nobody, so there is no DM from me to him. I was just in the conversation. Then he unfollowed me, so I couldn't even respond. So that settles that. I just want that out there. He says he's not leaving. I know him well. This and this. I held on to it. He left the next year. That summer he left. Predicted. All I wanted was an apology. Just say you're wrong. Say you're wrong. Confronted him in person.
Brownsburg defeats Shippensburg 1-0, scoring the only goal with 36 seconds remaining.
He says he was wrong, but he's got to say it publicly. If it's a public DM, he's got to make it public. So
Rico has now made it. He was like, for the longest time, he's like, Woj won't apologize to me. I was like, but it was a private message. And I actually, a few months ago, we asked him, I was like, if Woj had apologized privately, would you have accepted it? And he said no, because then he would still have to carry the embarrassment of having a private apology for something Rico made public.
I'll do it here. I apologize that Danny Hurley left Wagner.
Oh, I like how you phrase that.
And he didn't stay in the Northeast Conference.
I like that.
Where he would have dominated.
Yeah.
He might have won a national championship at Wagner.
Yeah.
It's very smart.
You're not apologizing to Rico Bosco. You're apologizing that Danny Hurley left.
Listen, he got a lot of mileage out of that bit.
He, again, didn't apologize. Is what it is. It's beating a dead horse at this point. I got to give up with this guy. He's fucking... Can't crack him. Can't crack him.
He's a pro.
He is a pro. Getting things wrong.
He claims that he has the most powerful phone in the Northeast. Rico does.
I believe it.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're giving him that.
It's like a terrorist organization.
Oh, it is.
They have fucking photoshopped that with me in fucking Afghanistan. Where is the line? You tell me.
Don't bring up.
You fucking tell me.
You can get him
Where
arrested.
the fuck is the line?
What do you want him in?
I don't know.
Prison?
I don't know what he's talking about.
They are. I've seen the pictures.
Don't say that.
I've seen the pictures.
Oh, yeah. Well,
I'm
there was a picture of him in the Middle East. In fact,
yeah.
Terror takes many forms.
That's good that you apologize to Danny Hurley, though. I feel like we're in a good spot in this whole saga.
It's like, all right, but he said I'm wrong. He said it to me. He was wrong. He said I was wrong.
He said it on PMT today.
Yeah. No, he didn't really say I was right. He just said he.
No, but he said like it was like obviously I was wrong about Hurley.
That sounds.
He definitely said that in the clip. He was like, I was wrong. Obviously, he left New Jersey.
No, he didn't say that in the clip.
I didn't think he had to go to URI, but I was wrong.
What's going on?
Nate's being an asshole, but it's a day ending in day, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Nate, what's going on?
Klemmer. It's just old Klemmer being old.
That's it?
That's it. It's just Klemmer being Klemmer.
I sat down. It's just like he's in one of his moods, and now he's gonna be. But then like tomorrow he's manic, he'll be happy again, and the next day he'll be shitty again, and then he'll wonder why everybody in the office hates him, and then it'll be another day of the life.
Klemmer being Klemmer.
I mean, nothing? No one's gonna really say what happened or what?
They're saving it for Pick Central.
Just one of those days, Klemmer?
I'm fine. I literally sat down and was talking with Vids about the piece. It was very innocuous. And he was just like up my ass. I sat down. I don't know. I mean, he is the editor-in-chief, so maybe I need to have more respect. Yeah, so I got it this morning, sat down, was talking with Vids about the Pacers, and Nate was just up my ass. I don't know, he kept yelling, save it for the show, meaning like we should talk about this on Pick Central. But some stuff we're talking about had nothing to do with Pick Central. And then he was mad that I was there at all. I was there for maybe 10 minutes, and he's just yelling at me, and he's just being a shithead. And I don't know why. I have no idea. I don't know if it's because it's raining out, his foot's hurting him maybe. I don't know. Just in a shitty mood, and I wasn't having it. Like there's no reason for him to be shitty. Like we have a pretty good thing going here. The vibes are really good here in the New York office. We have pretty great jobs. Things are pretty great. I don't know, but maybe he's just having a bad day, whatever. I don't know. I doubt he'll apologize.
Something. Everything was a little overblown. I don't know. Like everybody here pretty much gets along. We've had pretty good vibes for a long time. I don't know. I don't think there's much more to it.
You do need it every once in a while.
But I will say there. I think I hinted like 12 different times, like, hey, can you guys like move away? Hey, can you guys move away? And
you were suggesting that they didn't do Pick Central before the show.
Yeah, that's another thing. They waste all the good stuff on the pre-show and then don't save it for the real show.
The real show is very good.
But it could be better.
Okay. Well, talk to the producer about that. But you do AE&E. You do. But then the next day you're fine. It's just life with Nate.
Tom.
That doesn't happen. Nate, people haven't moved their desk to get away from you. Like people, you do alienate people. You do have a way of getting under people's skin.
Tommy, you were there. I was at my desk. You're at your desk. Klemmer was sitting about 6 inches away from my lap.
That's not
talking.
That's
please let me talk. Talking to Jeff Nadu, and I think I suggested multiple times that they just have this conversation elsewhere.
You did not do that. You kept saying save it for the show and screaming like a maniac.
I didn't raise my voice once.
I said to you, I think that I could see Nate being like, maybe I don't want this conversation next to me right now, but I think for Klemmer, he was probably caught pretty off guard.
It was bizarre. It was a bizarre reaction.
Now, I said I think it's a fair gripe by you, but I think Klemmer was probably caught pretty off guard.
I just want to see them get to the bottom of it. I don't want any trouble. I want everyone to be happy here.
Nate doesn't like when Klemmer goes over and has a chop shop over in the corner.
Well, Nate can just move. Well, Nate comes over here and does the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I got.
I was not here for this, but this has been bubbling for a while. I've heard Klemmer's too loud when he does baseball grids and whatnot, so I've been waiting for this.
How are you? Narrative being like, like whatever you were saying to
What's happening?
Klemmer, all time annoying.
Oh yeah.
Like you know when you're in your bag. Yeah. You were in your bag of being so infuriating. Like I was getting infuriated.
I was like, this is the worst 4-minute clip ever posted. Anybody who watched it is just like
it was you. That was like Jordan in his prime of annoyingness.
You were being an asshole. This is what you do.
It's what I do.
But then the next day you're fine. It is what you do, Nate. You don't see that at all.
It's what I do.
You don't see that at all.
It's just what I do.
But you don't see how that's a part of your personality.
It's what I do.
This is what I mean.
It's just what I do.
This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do.
Yeah, but you had that voice. Oh, this is what I do. Like very, very impressive annoyingness. Hey, Klemmer. and Klemmer was eating it up. You were just feeding him ice cream. He's like, give me another lick of annoying. It was unbelievable watching Klemmer eat it.
Okay, so we're out here in I think we're like 50th and 8th, 50th between 7th and 8th in beautiful Manhattan. We got the Stanley Cup over here. Ever heard of it? Big day in New York City. It's Game 5 right now. Rangers, Canes tonight. So I'm gonna go meet the cup, say hi to it. What's up? Give it a handshake. I'm not gonna touch it. It did come to our office one time, probably 7, 8 years ago. I wore a Ranger jersey, and I did touch it then.
I can touch it. I'm touching the fuck out of it. I just don't know where to touch it. Oh, I'm touching it. Lockout season.
I'm gonna make sure not to touch it this time, which we're in the midst of a playoff run. So that's the biggest thing. I cannot touch it. If I touch it, I may curse the Rangers. The Hurricanes will come back, win the series, then we'll lose. It'll be a shit show. So no touching, but excited to see it and meet it from afar. I'm gonna socially distance next to me. But it totally would have. Okay, people, we are out here. Game 5 is tonight, New York City. We have Howie here, and the Stanley Cup is also here. I'm not going to touch it though, because that's bad luck. Let's just end it at 5. That would be great, and then maybe we can touch that later. Yeah, no, I do have one question for you though.
Sure.
What's the Wanderers right here on top?
That was the very first team that engraved their name inside the Stanley Cup Bowl. So it was first presented in 1893, but it wasn't until 1907 that a team actually did the engraving. That was the start of the engravings, and that's how you see the cup now. Long history.
Very interesting history. Little fun fact, my dad's softball team name is the Wanderers.
Okay.
How about that? Fun
Pretty cool.
If you always talk about college football names, there's a few college football names on this for the 1907 Wanderers. There's a guy named Pud Glass. That's a great name. There's a guy actually named Dick Boone, which is a cool name. And I don't know. There's a Riley Hearn. I didn't know the name people Riley in 1907, but they did.
Yeah, I guess they did.
Never would have guessed Riley was an 1800s name, huh?
No. I would have thought it was more of a modern name too, but you never know.
Yeah, I wanted to look at 1994 Rangers, but I don't want to go down there. I don't want to go down there. I don't want to pick the thing up.
I can show it to you.
Can we look at it first?
Sure. Yep.
Right here.
And right there.
Beautiful.
Oops.
Oh, it looks so nice. It looks cozy. Is there a spot? Let me take a photo of that.
Sure.
Is there a spot ready for this year's?
Yes.
Somewhere?
Always.
Where's that?
It's right on the bottom band. I'll flip it around again.
Oh yeah, let's see that.
So they would go right here.
I love that. Amazing. Looks beautiful. Hey, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.